Hello, this is Paul Milligan, the editor of Inavate EMEA. We're here at Infocom Middle East 2015. I'm joined by David Costa from NanoLumens. Welcome, David.
Thanks, Paul.
First of all, what are your views on show? Has it become an important part of doing business in the region for you?
There's two aspects to the show. One is GITEX, and of course Infocom EMEA is an offshoot of the GITEX show. The footfall at GITEX, as you've probably seen, has been phenomenal. Yeah. And that footfall traffic drives into the Infocom hall. And for us it's been a real steady, progressive footfall all the way through from Monday through to today.
Sure. And overall, what are your views on the current state of the Middle East AV sector?
It continues to grow. The Middle East have embraced digital signage, both indoor and outdoor, for several years. They challenge manufacturers and integrators for the right solutions. Different parts of the regions are looking for different solutions and different quality. And the challenge is understanding which integrators and what end users are requiring what solution.
Sure. What areas of the Middle East are you seeing growth in, and which ones maybe not so much?
The major growth that we're coming across is the financial services sector. Okay. It's the retail sector, of course. Dubai is home to the region's retail shopping extravaganza. Leisure, entertainment, and sport, especially with the growth of various sporting activities, sure, culminating obviously with Qatar, with the World Cup in a few years' time.
In terms of countries that are performing well in the Middle East and ones that maybe aren't, are there any that are performing better than others for you?
Dubai continues to be the main centre of activity. However, for NanoLumens, Abu Dhabi and the opportunities that are coming out of there, the projects that are coming out of there, they're well budgeted, they're well planned, there's good brief and spec that comes out of it, and we continue to do a lot of focus on there. Doha continues to grow. There's strong budgets there, but there's very strong expectations. They expect to have high soluble solutions, and the knowledge that the local integrators have is very, very high.
Okay. And what you mentioned earlier on, what impact do you think the World Expo and then the World Cup straight after will have on the Middle East AV sector?
World Expo, for sure, is going to have a major and massive impact. The amount of investment resource that the Dubai government and the UAE in general is putting into the Expo is absolutely phenomenal. The greatest expansion of resource, of infrastructure that the region has seen for several years. And the impact therefore and opportunities for all digital signage organisations will be massive. The World Cup, I think that speaking to organisations based in Qatar, I think there's an element of doubt, and that the World Cup may be retained there, whether that's justified or not, or it's just a perception or a fear. And of course that doesn't build confidence in the marketplace, whereas Expo, it is an absolute concrete deliverable.
Sure. In terms of technologies that integrators and consultants in the Middle East are looking for right now, obviously LED video walls are probably the hottest product in the AV world right now. Is that reflected in the Middle East sector, do you think, in terms of demand from integrators and consultants?
The demand is high quality LED. And it's not just an LED wall as in a dummy display, it's bringing in and embedding solutions. Okay. People want to see what are the capabilities of the LED. Can you bring in gestation? Can you bring in facial recognition? You have media owners that want to engage in not just a singular format with footfall and public. You have landlords who want to engage with tenants in office buildings, and you have banks who want to engage with their banking customers. So you need to come in to provide a full turnkey solution, which I believe that NanoLumens has identified is a key requirement if you want to do business.
Sure. I mean, you mentioned quality of the product earlier on. Is that something particularly you see in the Middle East where they want the best?
The Middle East were one of the first adoptees of LED technology, and the challenges that they've had is it was large, it was shiny, it was bright, we'll buy. unfortunately, it's the expression once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah.
A lot of LED has been out in the marketplace. Within 1 to 2 years, there's major failure, major colour disfiguration, and the lack of service of assets that are out there, and this has hugely frustrated the Dubai population not being able to service the technical assets they've acquired.
Sure. That's fantastic. David, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.